It has been a difficult morning for students in New Haven, yet another teenager was shot and killed. This time, 17-year-old Daley Jackson was gunned down. This happened last night on Shelton Avenue, and police believe it may be connected to the 16-year-old who was shot and killed a couple of weeks ago. NBC Connecticut's Jennifer Joas has more on what the district is doing to support students.
New Haven police tell us both of the teens who were murdered were friends, as well as students here at Riverside Academy. This morning, the school district is doing everything they can to support their students in the wake of this loss.
We're here this morning knowing that we have students who will be arriving who will have heard some news, may have heard rumors about, who it was. And they're going to be arriving in a state of high anxiety.
That's why school leaders have additional school resource officers, a comfort dog, and additional counselors here today. Trusted grown-ups the teens can talk to as they're processing the loss of a second classmate in a span of 2 weeks. Riverside Academy is an alternative school for students in the city. The communications director says it's very tight-knit with only 120 students.
The staff really get to know the students as individuals. They're really working hard for their success as students, and oftentimes these are students who've had a difficult time, in school and in life. And so having the support that they need is tremendously important to their completing high school and going on with their lives. So we want to be especially thoughtful and careful about a day like today and how we care for them.
As students are processing the loss, New Haven police are continuing their investigation. 17-year-old Daley Jackson was shot just before 7 o'clock on Tuesday night on Shelton Avenue. Police are still investigating the prior murder of 16-year-old Uzziah Shell on November 22nd. A school bus was also hit during that shooting on Gulf Street. Police say they tried to talk to students and intervene after the first murder. The mayor says they'll continue to do that with their community partners who have lived experiences and can talk to the teens about the cycles of violence.
We're really concerned about the potential for young people to want to retaliate here. There's clearly some sort of beef going on, and we're working very hard to engage with the young people, to simmer things down and to make sure that we don't lose more members of our community.
New Haven police are still trying to get to the bottom of who is responsible for these murders. In the meantime, the mayor is encouraging anyone with information to reach out to prevent any more tragedies. Here in New Haven, Jennifer Joas, NBC Connecticut News.